Hey, welcome to my front yard pollinator garden here where the native swamp sunflowers are still in full bloom, providing our essential pollinator insects with the last food of the season before the winter. And these are about to go dormant, as well as the trees across Tennessee going into dormancy for the winter season. But even though they're going dormant, Tennessee Environmental Council is kicking it into high gear to make an impact across Tennessee, even through the fall and into the winter. So follow me. Today we're going door to door here in North Nashville and Bordeaux to invite the neighbors to our first recycling Roundup event at TSU coming up in December. And did you know that most of the items in your house that you no longer use can be recycled? And we're talking mattresses, electronics, old clothing and textiles, you name it, holiday lights, tires. All these things can be recycled, helping the environment, helping our economy, creating jobs. And so we're going to show you how at our community recycling Roundup events taking place in 10 communities across Tennessee in the coming year.
All right, you ready to go door to door?
Yeah! Meanwhile, across town, we're in the shadow of the Geodis Major League Soccer Park here in Berry Hill and near the Tennessee Fairgrounds, and we are cleaning up Browns Creek, pulling litter out of the creek, recycling what can be recycled and disposing of the rest. And as you know, litter and illegal dumping is a serious problem across our state. And so we are organizing dozens of creek cleanups in the coming year. And we'd love to see you come out and volunteer and help us in this effort to clean up the streams and the rivers of the great state of Tennessee. Now we're across town at Stratford STEM High School in East Nashville, and I'm standing in a pollinator garden habitat that we created here in the past year. And this one is about 2,000 square feet, and it's filled with over 20 species of native plants that support our pollinator insects, bees and butterflies and others as well. But this one is 2,000 square feet, and guess how many square feet of habitat we created here in the past year alone? Over 30,000 square feet of new pollinator habitat that previously was lawn and turf. And that was made possible by the efforts of hundreds of volunteer hours from different organizations and community volunteers that made this work possible. But not only that, across Tennessee, we have over 1,000 participants that created gardens just like this at their homes across Tennessee. So we want to double that number to over 2,000 habitats by next year, by the end of next year. So when you chip in and support Tennessee Environmental Council for our end of year campaign, those are the sorts of efforts that you are supporting. Now we're in Knoxville, where we are giving away and planting 500 trees today around the Knoxville College neighborhood because this area could use a few more trees, and we're increasing tree equity and tree canopy here in Knoxville today. And we're doing the same thing down in Alcoa, just a few miles down the road. And this is all part of our Tennessee Tree Program. The 500 trees here for the community are made possible by our Connick Foundation and One Tree Planted. And an even bigger project we're working on is Tennessee Tree Day 2023. That's coming up in March next year. And that's where we have 150 locations like this all across Tennessee in every county. And the goal is to have 20,000 volunteers plant 100,000 native trees in one weekend. That's Tennessee Tree Day 2023, and we are on track to meet that goal. Back here in my front yard pollinator habitat, I'm going to conclude this journey by asking if you would pitch in to support Tennessee Environmental Council's end of year campaign. If you just pitch in $5, and if everybody watching this message pitches in $5, it will support our entire scope of work for the next year. So please consider that. And if you want to make it monthly recurring, that multiplies the impact even greater as we all work together towards thriving habitats, a circular economy, and climate balance in Tennessee. Thank you.